tell me a little bit about your growing up here in the Central Valley, because obviously you have a passion for it, and we've got just a couple more minutes. So go ahead and tell us your history and what has brought you to this point, because you're not a politician, but you do have some interest in it. Your sister. So
well,
has she
indeed.
been an inspiration to you? And of course, your wife and your children are supporting you in this. So tell our viewers a little bit about you and your history.
Well, I grew up on that farm in Turlock. And it was a farm, again, that I learned the value of hard work and common sense. My mom was a strong Latina whose family immigrated here from Mexico, and my dad's family immigrated here from as Dust Bowl refugees. So, you know, I got it in stereo. I got a strong Latina mother and a hard-headed Okie father, and both of them thought the theme of the family was hard work and common sense. And so that's how I grew up. And they worked hard. My dad would, you know, knock himself out. There was times in the busy bee season that me and my sisters and my mom, we wouldn't see my dad because he would be loading bees at night, and he would be, you know, driving them to wherever they were going to go. And there would be big stretches where he would just come in at night for a change of clothes and maybe something to eat and a few winks, and he would leave us a little. The only reason that we knew he was there, he thought fancied himself an artist, you know, kind of a cartoonist. He always drew. He always drew animated faces of himself, self-portraits.
Oh, really?
You know, he would put them on where he would sit at the kitchen table, and they would always be smiling. You know, or sometimes he would put them on the bathroom mirror. Mm-hmm. That was an extra treat. So we would go to the bathroom as kids, and there would be a big picture in shaving cream of my dad. And he was always smiling, even though we weren't seeing him, and he wasn't seeing my mom. And we thought, oh my God, the guy's working himself to death. But in those pictures, he was smiling because he knew he was living the American dream. He had his own farm. He was raising a family, and he was providing for them, and he was providing for their future. And he put us through college. And I was the first one on my mom's side of the family to ever graduate college. And my sister went on to get a PhD. And that's why I'm running for Congress. Because that dream that my mom and my dad lived, of that slice of the American pie that tasted so sweet, isn't there anymore for the children of this generation. For my kids and the rest of the kids out there. For the first time in the history of this great country, those kids are not expected to do as well as their parents. And that's a tragedy. That's unacceptable to me. And all our advances in technology and education and globalization, these kids deserve a fair shake. They deserve their slice of the American dream. That's disappearing right now.
Mm-hmm. Very fast.
Indeed. And that's why I'm running for Congress.
Well, give us some, okay. Give us some information where we can find you. I believe that you have is it a forum coming up on May 12th? We'll check with your campaign manager at the, is it the Center Plaza, I think?
I hope so. I think the participant, I know we're committed to it, but I don't know about the rest of the participants.
Oh, good.
I'm
So
keeping my fingers crossed.
Good.
Because I'm looking forward to a healthy debate on these issues.
Yeah.
But if folks want to join our campaign, it's very easy, you know, in this age of the internet. Just www.eggmanforcongress.com, or we have an office right here in Modesto as well, right by the library. You can get the address by hitting the website.
Is that your office all the time? So
That's,
it's
yeah.
801
it's
15th Street, Suite E, I
correct.
think, right?
There
Okay.
you go. E for Eggman.
So okay, and telephone number. Maybe Eric's telephone number, contact number for your campaign manager.
You can call the office. It's
209
846
846
0024.
0024. As you can see, we have a studio audience today. And Mr. Eggman has to run off now and tend to your bees and other political endeavors. So we really appreciate him being here with us this
Political
evening.
endeavors, and then the bees out of the cherries, and
right.
over to the blackberries, and away we go.
Thank you very much for joining me this evening.
Thank you so much for having me. It was wonderful chatting with you, Athens, and look forward to meeting each and every one of you. Please come by. Please go to the website, and please don't forget to vote on June 3rd. That's a primary coming up. Those ballots will be coming out soon. Vote Eggman. It was a tough one to grow up with, but now that I'm running for public office, it seems to be serving me well because it's a hard one to forget. Literally, Eggman. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
We'll see you
Athens.
soon.
Thanks.